We start off TVC News at 1 in the nation's capital, where the 42nd ordinary meeting of ECOWAS defense chiefs has opened at the defense headquarters. The meeting is to discuss regional security. At a time, the bloc is considering the establishment of a force that will counter security challenges. Nigeria's Chief of Defense Staff, General Christopher Musa, who is also the chairman ECOWAS Committee of Defense Chiefs, explains that the presence of the chiefs indicates commitment to shared interest for peace in the region and that the military must uphold democratic value.
Commend you for coming up with a cogent document on the modalities for mobilizing internal, financial, human, and material resources for the deployment of the regional counterterrorism force. I am pleased to inform you that the Mediation and Security Council at the ministerial level reviewed the proposal, which received high praise. We also received the report of the Ministers of Finance and Defense regarding the proposals for resource mobilization. It is, however, important to emphasize that the imperative of raising the required funds internally is fundamental, as it would foster a sense of ownership and ensure sustainability.
This is one task that we must continue to support as parliaments, as nations that constitute the ECOWAS. We in the Nigerian Parliament, the National Assembly of Nigeria, have remained committed to supporting the executive arm of government of Nigeria to ensure that necessary and needed resources, as will be required by ECOWAS as far as Nigeria is concerned, are provided and approved.
Therefore, this meeting is particularly apt considering the evolving security paradigms and the emerging threats that confront us. You will all agree with me that we are currently faced with various levels of security threats in our dear region, which requires concerted and unified response. With this in mind, it becomes obvious that it is only through our collective strengths and shared expertise that we can effectively.
Correspondent Sifon Essien joins me on the news for more updates on the meeting. Sifon, bring us up to speed on this 42nd ordinary meeting of ECOWAS defense chiefs.
Basically, the bloc will be discussing how to achieve political stability, economic prosperity, and security in the sub-region. Understanding the fact that the pulling out of 3 countries, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, from the regional bloc, and the fact that they formed an alliance of Sahel states, have unintended consequences coming from, the Commissioner for Political Affairs of ECOWAS. So these are the issues that would be looked at, as well as upheavals, political upheavals in countries like Sierra Leone, and also within Nigeria, the challenges that have been recorded in the past days, as well as the even protracted security challenges, will also dominate discussions at this 3-day ordinary meeting of the Chiefs of Defense Staffs of ECOWAS.
And Sifon, while it might sound understandable why defense chiefs of Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger are absent from that meeting, what about the defense chief of Cape Verde, who is also not in attendance?
Well, the Chief of Defense Staff Nigeria spoke optimistically, expecting like Cape Verde and the other countries to attend, even though we understand that in the previous meeting, which we also covered, countries like Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali did not attend. But for Cape Verde, the Defense Chief of Nigeria is optimistic that perhaps before the end of the meeting, they would have a representation at the ECOWAS meeting.
All right, Sifon, take a pause and quickly, bring up that report that you filed in on Tuesday, which was about the security situation in Nigeria and the meeting of service chiefs, the Inspector General of Police, and heads of security agencies who actually met and at the defense headquarters and reaffirmed their commitment to defending Nigeria's democracy. At the end of that meeting, the Chief of Defense Staff, who actually led the proceedings,